Hello, it's Matt, and welcome to episode 9 of Gross Oversimplifications, which is extremely difficult to say, and I regret calling it that. But here we are, and I'm going to talk about truss rods again, hopefully for the last time, but it's how to adjust them, and there's three ways to adjust a truss rod. I'm going to talk you through it. We'll do a quick recap. So the strings are the thing that exerts tension on your neck, okay? It's very important. Not the truss rod, okay? The second thing was you do need a tiny bit of a bow in your neck, and I'm going to refer to that as relief. So I know tiny bit, not a lot. You'll see. And I'm gonna try and put some little videos up, like here and here maybe, showing you as I talk through it what I mean, because it's really hard. I can't do it. I tried. It's not going to work. So let's do it. 3 adjustments, 3 minutes. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, so you've looked at your neck. You haven't looked at it. You've measured it, or you've done whatever. So the trick at the end of the last one with the straight string, and you've found that there's no gap. So that means your neck's either like this, or it's too straight, or some there's no gap. You need a tiny gap. So what you want to do is relax the truss rod. So as you relax the truss rod, the string tension takes over, and it bends your neck back up. Hopefully that makes sense. So you've got too much bow like this, so you need to let the strings do the pulling. So you relax the truss rod, and all good. You can't damage your guitar doing that, by the way. The worst thing that'll happen is the nut will fall off the truss rod. You just put it back on. It's all good. So second one is if you've looked at your neck and the bow, the relief is too huge. It's massive and it hurts to play and it's garbage. So what you'll need to do is tighten the truss rod. So to tighten it means like the truss rod's like, no, strings, you can't pull the neck that much, right? They don't really talk, but tightening it is a bit of a different thing. It's going to be hard to explain. But because it's a bolt, and we're talking about the traditional rod, it's anchored in wood, okay? So like this end's stuck in a piece of wood, and this end's stuck in a piece of wood. So just tightening it is kind of a bad idea, because that'll compress the fibers here, and you could kind of damage your guitar. Sometimes not, sometimes definitely. So what you want to do, and what I'll always recommend doing, is really gently, physically straightening the neck a tiny bit, and then just snugging the nut up. So you're not making the rod do the moving. You're like the kickstand on a bike, right? Like the thing I said. So you're just physically straightening it very gently, and snugging the nut up. So hopefully that makes sense too. The third type of adjustment, and this is the most important one, if you look at your neck and you see a little tiny gap and you think it's perfect, and it's perfect, don't change it. Just leave it. You're done. Everything on a guitar has one purpose. So if you've got something else going wrong, the action's bad or it feels crap, and the truss rod's good, don't adjust the truss rod. Because everybody gets that wrong. They start going, guitar feels bad, so they start adjusting random stuff. Truss rod's just there for the curve in your neck. Hopefully that made sense. Probably didn't. Watch it again. Look some stuff up. I'm not your real dad.